let's see if he just has some traffic or some...
Yeah, because if his tyres are starting to go off with 14 laps to go.
Yeah. Well, Arianto and Coletti, they are in a high 34, so it's still a decent pace.
Back on board then with Palmer trying to put the power down, back end squirming, you can see on Nasr's car. But we sit in the slipstream of the race-leading Brazilian. Oh my goodness, we're getting close. Joylon Palmer, really last minute up the inside for the lead of the race. The championship leader fends off the fight of the race leader, but they go wheel to wheel now down the hill and into turn 2. Nasr and Palmer, first and second on track, first and second in the championship. Nasr edging Palmer towards the side of the track. Palmer keeps it stuck in the back end, kicks out over the grass now. Nasr somehow holds on to the position. Whoa, that was close. 13 laps remain. The pace of peak is back up into the 35s. Here's a replay then on board with Palmer. Really last minute. Nasr tries to close the door, but it's already too late. Palmer then runs, well, beautifully, actually. I thought he was going to run quite deep. But Nasr gets it stuck in, gets a beautiful exit, and will have the inside line for turn 2. He'll let his car just run wide, just enough to push Jolyon to the edge of the track. Jolyon keeps his foot in. Wow, that was close.
Yeah,
and now Nasr pits. Race leader is in then. The first of the real leaders of this race to come in. Slight delay on the front right. Those tyres look worn. 11 laps to go then, and it's a good stop for Dams. Where is Nasr? I'll tell you, he's down the start-finish straight as Coletti and Quay-Pobbs do battle. Markelov and Berton do battle. Out comes Palmer. He's ahead of Felipe Nasr, but Nasr's tyres are hot. Markelov taking it to Berton. Are they going to touch? No. But Markelov has a very sideways moment. Now, where is Palmer and where is Nasr? They're side by side now, coming down into turn 2. Palmer on the inside of Felipe Nasr, who has the warmer tyres and should easily be able to take it. They've touched. They've touched. And now Palmer will try to get back on terms with Felipe Nasr, but I am sure there was contact down there on the inside of turn 2. And Nasr has it all to do. There is Palmer, massive lock-up from Palmer then as he left the pits. Nasr straight up the inside, is he? No, not quite. Onto the back of him, big twitch on cold tyres from Palmer. Nasr around the outside, and let's see if we can make out any contact here. I think there was just, because he locked up again coming down here into 2, and it looked just like a very small touch about here. Or maybe it's just a bump in the track.
For sure, it was very, very close.
Oh, and now Palmer's right onto the back of Nasr. I'm sorry, my friend. Right on the back of him, down the start-finish straight. Palmer going one way, then the other. Will have to go around the outside, take the long way around Felipe Nasr. Jolyon Palmer up and under, attempted on Nasr. What a wonderful battle between these two championship protagonists as Dillman sets the fastest lap of the race. Palmer's trying to go around the outside. Nasr will edge him once again wide, just like he did last time, bumping over the curb. And now Palmer's done him. What a move from Joylon Palmer, and Nasr's not going to let him go. Still with him, tries to go around the outside. This is... No, you can't pass here. You can't pass here. He tries it though, and he's right with him, and Palmer's going to run wide. Nasr's still with him, tries to go around the outside at turn 5. What beautiful racing. He's got the grip, he's got the edge. Inside into the chicane. Oh, Felipe, don't tell me you're going to try it. That's beautiful. Beautiful move from Felipe Nasr.
That's a fantastic battle. That's amazing. And you know what? They are fighting for the championship. The only chance for Felipe Nasr is to put pressure on Palmer, maybe to make him make a mistake. He doesn't have so many chances, so this is the way to try.
Absolutely wonderful. What an exhibition of racing today at the Hungaroring by Joylon Palmer, and Felipe Nasr is ahead of them. After this hour fight, holding up, and these guys will try and must make it through the drivers ahead of them. Everyone has stopped. These are fights for position. Nasr on Markelov through the final corner now. Palmer though, taking full advantage, and he's going to try and box Nasr in. Nasr, final moments. Just really last minute lunge on Markelov. And Markelov gets himself out of the way. But he can hold off Palmer if he wants. He's going to try to, certainly. He doesn't have to move out of the way at all. Palmer's got to fight for this.
And he's got him. you know, better tires, fresher tires, but the thing is, Palmer is in a position that he can't make a mistake, he's a little more cautious, while Nasr is in a position that he has to try something special, and he can take a bigger risk.
So here's a replay then, before the safety car came out, Palmer takes Nasr on the inside, and look, ahead, so it was in this melee here, Nasr runs off the track as Palmer edges him, and ahead, this is the incident. Wow, and I tell you, we'll see it from Nasr's perspective here. Both drivers lucky to avoid Berton spinning back across the track.
Palmer put me off into turn one.
As we come down here, there is Berton. Clever, Luca. You could do the team managing thing as well, though. Right, here we go, and Peak has left Coletti behind. What a brilliant restart from Peak. He's got a second, 2 seconds over him already. Fabulous, perfect restart from Peak. And look at Palmer, look at Nasr. It's racy for the final positions, and over the line they come, and already Palmer making the move on Daniel Abt. Down the start-finish straight, championship leader takes advantage immediately up the inside of Daniel Abt, and now Nasr's going for him as well, up the inside. Nasr, we ride on board with him. There is Palmer, and there will be frustration and anger in Felipe Nasr. Well, from what he felt was an unfair move from Joylon Palmer, edging him off the track over the dirt, pulled back on there in the incident. Abt's running wide. Nasr over the bumps, can't get past Daniel Abt, and is watching as Joylon Palmer disappears up the track and makes more points. Nasr has to get past Daniel Abt. Has to. But at the moment, it's not happening for him. Nasr can't find a way through. Marcello trying to find a way through as well. And now Palmer having a look at Izawa. Palmer is going for 4th place and feels that maybe he can get himself a podium on the fresher tyres. Needs to get Izawa, needs to get Quay-Pops.
Yeah, he lost his line a little. He was so close to Izawa, he lost his downforce and lost a few meters.
Amazing final lap here in Hungary. The clock is counting down. We are at 0. Race will be over when they cross the line. Peak is going to come through to record the victory. His first in GP2. Campos is first back in the championship since their return. Peak wins. Coletti comes home second. Quay-Pops is third, and on board with Felipe Nasr now, and Daniel Abt can't do it. Cannot do it. Izawa, his best GP2 result in 4th. Palmer comes home 5th. Abt is 6th, Nasr 7th, and I tell you what, who got 8th? Who got the reverse grid pole?
Raffaele Marcello.
Unbelievable. Stoffel Van Dorn is 9th, Berton gets the final point in 10th, and that was a crazy race.